Alright, folks. Clash in Italy is here. So you know what that means. Clash in Italy predictions. And now this Clash in Italy only has 5 matches. I've been protesting saying that we need more matches. But for some reason WWE doesn't want to do more matches. They just want to stick to 5. Like even 6 or 7. 6, 7 would have been good enough. You know what I'm saying? But I guess we're sticking to 5. Thanks to WWE. Well, in reality, they do give us a lot more wrestling than we think. Do you think we get another title? Do you think we get a title match? No, I don't know. But it's weird because it feels like Money in the Bank season. Because this is normally the time Money in the Bank is, but instead it's not. Instead we got Clash in Italy. So, eh. It's gonna be weird because Money in the Bank is later this year. But anyways, it's time to get into the predictions. Thank you for watching. Uh, like and subscribe and enjoy the video. First matchup is Cody Rhodes versus the Gooner. And I don't know what they do here because WWE's basically dug themselves a deep hole in the fact that I'm pretty sure they're gonna want Cody to keep the championship because you got Randy Orton around the corner and all that, but then you got Gunther who WWE put a lot of stock in and building him up as the career killer and all that. And now that there's not that many people to retire anymore, you kind of have to give him the title because anything less than the WWE Championship is kind of a downgrade to what Gunther was being built up as. He was, when he finished retiring John Cena, he was one of the most heated wrestlers. Like, he was getting booed out the building and all that. And you had lightning in a bottle. And then he retired AJ Styles, and then he had real heat then there. And now, if you don't give him the title, well, that was worthless. But then, if you take the title away from Cody, then what the hell is Randy chasing? Because Randy Orton wants number, what is it, 15, I think it was. So, do we do a no disqualification as a durable threat? Because all three of those men need the title now. Because WWE has built this narrative. Can Cody versus Randy be a non-title feud? It can't be because you ended it with the whole feud being about Randy Orton needing the title. He wants to be the next person to be the title holder or whatever. And then you have Gunther who can't lose because anything less is bad. And they really ruin it. So for my prediction, I had to think real long and hard about this one. But I'm gonna go with Gunther because WWE needs to give the title to Gunther. Randy Orton and Cody maybe can be a non-title feud, or if anything, you can make it a triple threat at SummerSlam. And yeah, but I got Gunther walking out of here just because it's kind of not home. Every time they go to Europe area, the Europe tours and all that, they always make Gunther like a headliner and all that. And I'm pretty sure you want Gunther to win the title there. He'd get a huge pop. He'd get a like a standing ovation welcome and all that. So yeah, I think they do give the title to Gunther. Next up, you have Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill. Okay. The first match at WrestleMania was pretty good. Okay, a lot of people were highly praising it, saying it was one of the best matches at WrestleMania, even though it wasn't given as much as time as normally. Then that was the whole problem with everything. Speaking of problem with time and all that, timing especially, it's weird they don't have Liv Morgan on the show because they don't have her, Kiana James. They don't have who else is an Italian descent. I don't know. With those two right there already, like, what the hell are you doing now? Putting like, I've seen that they're doing Liv versus Io on house shows. Like, bro, if you done that is a PLE card match right there. Like, I love Soul, but Soul wasn't shouldn't have been there. Becky and Soul, they didn't deserve to be there. Maybe I don't know. No, they shouldn't have done it. It should have been Io versus Liv, cause it's the Italian descent and Io's just loved too. But instead we got Rhea versus Jade, and I'm not complaining because those two last time they faced each other, it was awesome match. They had great chemistry. But the person I have walking out as a champion on this one is Rhea Ripley because I really do think WWE is building towards Rhea versus Charlotte Flair. If you see my last video, King and Queen in the Ring prediction, I had Charlotte winning and challenging Rhea at SummerSlam. And I think, yeah, it's weird because if Jade wins the title, we go back to square one. And if Jade wins the title, who can she feud with other than Rhea? Because there's not that many baby faces, right? No, there's not that many. But for Rhea, you still have plenty of other heels that she could work with and all that for the time being before SummerSlam. And yet they can still help build up the narrative of Rhea versus Charlotte Flair at Survivor Series. So that's why I have Rhea Ripley winning because they're gonna build it. But then again, I don't want Rhea versus Charlotte at SummerSlam. I think it should be a trilogy at WrestleMania. But, you know, there's a lot of feuds that had wrestled over. Has Stone Cold versus The Rock ever happened at not WrestleMania? Like, how many times did they face off where it wasn't WrestleMania? I don't know. I'm not that old. So, I don't know. I should do my research on that. But, anyways, that's it for that one. Next up is Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi. Now, speaking of a trilogy, this is going to be a trilogy. I have Brock Lesnar winning this one. I have him going over Oba. I seen people online saying they believe that Oba could be a cleanly sweep Brock Lesnar, but if you do that, you can't retire Brock. You can't have Oba retire Brock, because then what would Brock have a reason to fight Oba for anymore? What reason would, unless you give the title to Brock, and then Oba beats Brock Lesnar and retires him and wins the title? That's like a crazy thing to do, but I don't think WWE is gonna do that. I don't think they're gonna sell that. They could do Brock Lesnar versus Oba as like a non-title title match. So that's why I have Brock winning here, so that way you can help build up the narrative of Oba saying like, "I can beat you, and this time put your career on the line," and all that. It's crazy because like Oba feels like a already top star to where I was like, wow, what if they do like career versus career or something like that? Or it would have been better if Oba was a champion because it can be title versus career or something like that. But instead, no. But I still think they're gonna have Oba retire Brock Lesnar in SummerSlam. There's not much I can say about this other than the fact if they do a third one, is it a stipulation? I mean, the stipulation would be career, but do you think it's like a Hell in a Cell? Ooh, imagine Oba, Brock, Hell in a Cell. Damn. Or a Steel Cage. Damn. Oba, Brock, Hell in a Cell. Ooh. I put that out into the universe. Oba, Brock, Hell in a Cell. I put that out there. I don't know who watches it, but reach WWE, please. You imagine? No, Brock wouldn't do an Hell in a Cell, would he? For his retirement, especially? No, they wouldn't. Damn. But that's a damn match. Damn. Now that that's in the world, I want it. I want it. Oba, Brock, Hell in a Cell. But I do have Oba or Brock Lesnar beating Oba here. But another prediction I wanted to say was, how long do I think the match is gonna be? I'm gonna say a solid. Give me a solid 6 minutes, 6 7 minutes around there. Next up is Becky Lynch versus Sol Ruka. Uh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not excited for this match. This is There's not been a lot of built up to this. I thought if Sol was gonna face anyone, it would have been Liv because they already built up that as Liv won the match but couldn't like they had more build up for that. Whereas they literally had to waste time for us on a Saturday Night's main event to help build up this match when they failed. I don't think a lot of people are excited for this match. I don't know. And tell me if you're excited for Soul Ruka versus Becky, because I'm not. Not even in the slightest. Like, I don't say this much, but like that's a bathroom break match. Because I am not in the slightest excited for it. Like, I have no hype for it, no excitement, no anything for it because of how shortly it was built and how poorly it is. Like, it felt like Saturday Night's main event was just so that way we can get a first time ever, and then now it's a rematch. Like, it's Clash in Italy's every match in Clash in Italy is a rematch. It's happening for the second time. Clash in rematches. That should be the name of the thing. But I have Becky Lynch winning this. I don't think Soul is gonna win the title right away. And if anything, they'll probably have her win the title over at SummerSlam. because is too hot right now. Becky is on a generational title run recently. Like it has been outstanding, phenomenal. Her title run is already. I really don't think someone will beat her title run, her have a better title reign with the IC title until maybe like 15 years down the line. Because this is just such a generational title run with Becky Lynch, which is why I have Becky Lynch winning to continue that. All right, main event. I have Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu. Tribal Combat Oos. Now, I'm gonna just lay it out there. I don't think Roman loses, especially this early. It would be interesting if Roman Reigns lost, like seeing Jacob Fatu in power, but I don't think so. My thing is the prediction here is whether or not if the other members of the bloodline get involved, whether or not Solo and Talo Tonga and Tama Tonga get involved, or the Usos, or if someone like a Zilla Fatu debuts. But I don't think Zilla is gonna debut here because first off, no, they wouldn't debut Zilla here. But then again, they did debut a lot of. Like, if there was a time to debut Zilla, it would have been Backlash, because keep up the streak of 3 years in a row of a Bloodline member debuting at Backlash. At Backlash. Whoa, what was that voice crack? At Backlash. There, that sounds better. But I have Roman Reigns winning. I don't think Jacob's gonna win. I think. Damn, it sucks because Oba's or Brock's back. You know what? No, I might go Jacob because my initial thought was Roman versus Oba at SummerSlam, but I think they're gonna do Oba versus Brock. So what does Roman do at SummerSlam now? CM Punk, maybe? I don't know. Cause like I said in my King and Queen of the Ring prediction, I think they're gonna do the finalists, CM Punk and Randy Orton, to build it up as like a guaranteed WrestleMania main event rematch. And I don't know why I put these up, like they happened, but ah, I'm 50-50. Like I can see both people going. But yeah, I'm gonna stick to my prediction. I'm gonna stick to Roman. I don't think they give the title to Jacob right now. Maybe later down. But there's so much lightning in the bottle with Jacob right now. Damn, now there's more. I'm thinking about more things to where it's making me second guess myself. F it. I'm going Jacob Fatu. I'm throwing all my chips in the middle of the table. We're going all in. Shout out AEW. Great show from AEW, by the way. Double or Nothing, phenomenal show. I loved it. Let me know if I should start doing AEW content. Anyways, that is the predictions for Clash in Italy. Thank you for watching. It was a banger. Banger. I'm just doing banger after banger after banger. Like the bangs are coming. You know what I'm saying?